Well, good day, viewers, and welcome back to another episode of Flex, where we flex your mind and body. My name is Phillip Josef, and in today's episode, we will be joined by a very special guest. I mean, look, she has represented the country at both junior and senior level. She is a very decorated hockey player at a very young age, but you guys will find out who she is after the break, so do stay tuned and stick around for more.
Ek is Zoe Karsten, die aanbieder van Blitsfokus. Jy kan Blitsfokus kyk elke Woensdag op DStv kanaal 285 of GoTV kanaal 25. En onthou, jy kan ook Blitsfokus kyk op oneup2.com.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraika. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
Welcome to a Holiday Nice, where swag meets romance. If you're looking for something fun, something quirky, something exciting, a different take on blind dating, quite literally, I would suggest that you tune in for a Holiday Nice every Friday at 5 p.m. on DStv 285 and GoTV 25. And you might be next, I guess.
Hi friends!
Well, good day, viewers. As I mentioned before, we are joined today by a very special guest. She has represented the country at junior and senior level. We are joined by Kiana Cormack, a hockey player for Namibia, our beloved nation. Kiana, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing good myself, man. I mean, I must say it has been quite a test to get you on the show, but I'm glad that you're here. But let's go down memory lane. Can you just tell our viewers as to how you grew the love for the sport?
So it runs in the family. I'm sure we'll get to that. But
Yeah.
my whole family does hockey, so I think I was sort of just born into it. I was at the pitch since I was 1 year old, just going there with my parents that were coaching. And then, I just was practicing a lot, and I enjoyed it so much. So it just sort of came naturally, and I think I've just been playing for the longest time.
Yeah, I must say when I was going through, social media and everything, I've come across that you've actually achieved quite a lot at a very young age. But did that actually come with a lot of pressure? you know, I mean, being selected for the senior national team?
Yeah, so I think I'm one of many of us that were selected at a young age because it's such a small country, so we don't have many to choose from. But it was definitely, in the beginning, I think it was more exciting and fun, and especially when you're young, there's actually no expectation because you take more risks and you enjoy yourself. But from an outsider's opinion, then there is a lot of expectation and pressure, not only from them but also from yourself, because you need to perform, because why is a 16-year-old in the team or something. So yeah, quite a lot of pressure, but it just made me stronger. So.
But obviously playing for the national team comes a lot with traveling, right? So could you just tell us some of the things that you've picked up, you know, especially some of the things that a lot of people say, that you always tend to view life differently when you travel to a lot of places, but how do you take that experience for yourself?
So it's amazing because we get to see the world. I mean, I've been to Spain, to Germany, to Argentina with the under-18s. So I see it as a blessing. I think we've seen more places than most people, and I think I've been on more luxurious hockey tours than I have normal holidays. So yeah, we've seen the world.
But I must say, you know, if you have to compare, you know, some of the sports, you know, I've seen this thing where, for instance, when I was playing football, you know, we'd always travel to all the other SADC countries, but with hockey, you guys always get to travel to these cooler places, like, I mean, Argentina, Spain, you know. And so at times, you know, I tend to be a bit jealous, but that's really a good experience, you know. But how's the cultural, or the culture in other countries, you know, especially with the language and everything?
So, I mean, we only get to go to these countries when we really qualify for the big tournament. So it's also just based off of that. But I mean, they're all different. So we mainly go to Europe. Europe is, I mean, when it comes to hockey, it's a hockey place. That's where you go. Very liberal, very, you know, just a nice place to go. Whereas Argentina, they were so passionate about the sport. They were just, it's like one big family, you know, when you go there. So that was very, it was beautiful when we went there. So that was interesting to compare the two.
But did you pick up like a few Spanish words though?
No, no.
So no Spanish?
No Spanish, no Spanish, no German, no
Really?
Dutch, no.
So
No.
what, your tour guide was what?
Our tour guides, I think I actually don't remember. If you had my teammates, they would remember. We had some nice liaisons, we call them, But sure, I didn't have too many conversations with him, but there was definitely a lot of, you know, language barriers, and we were trying to communicate, but it was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let's talk about family, you know, how they supported you. I mean, you obviously mentioned that you played the sport from a tender age, but how has their support been also with friends throughout your career?
So my family is obviously very supportive. I mean, they're in hockey, they know how it works. My parents both played for the national teams when they were younger. My sister's playing. We're currently going to play together now when we go on tour. But I think they try and separate the whole coaching versus parent lifestyle, and they've given me a lot of advice, thankfully, you know, when it comes to making decisions on playing these hockey tournaments. But I really just felt a lot of love and support from them. Never any pressure, never, I don't feel like I have to play the sport or have to do anything. So, and my friends are also really great. I mean, they encourage me, and they make me just feel really special. So
True, that's definitely magnificent. But tell me, how does it actually feel, you know, to be on a team with your sister? I mean,
it's a lot of fun. I think it's something not a lot of people can say they've done, is actually play with a teammate. We definitely have our sister moments where we clash. I mean, we are two completely different people. I mean, our personalities, she's a bit more extroverted, I'm introverted, I'm a bit more serious. She's, you know, she's very fun, brings a lot of vibe to the team. But we have our good moments where our chemistry is on form, and then we just have our subtle sibling bickering, you know, nothing nothing that no sibling goes through. But it's very cool for us. I think we're very proud
that's good
to
to
be
hear.
able to do that.
Well, Kiana, we'll have to head on to a quick ad break. So to our viewers, do stick around.
We are so excited to be kickstarting your morning with the entertainment. Everything was happening during this past weekend.
Yes.
Exciting news.
Wow, no, she was killing it already.
In my opinion, I don't see anything wrong with him serving the full term.
As well as keeping you informed on the issues that you need to know happening in and around our country.
Get ready for an exhilarating journey into the heart of Namibian schools with Generation C. Our show is all about celebrating Gen C, where every learner's voice is heard loud and clear. Picture this. Each school taking part in the My Zone School project gets their very own dynamic 26-minute spotlight show packed with passion, talent, and undeniable spirit of the Namibian youth. But wait, there's more. You can catch all the actions and inspiration on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25 every Thursday at 5 p.m. We are also on social media platforms at 2 p.m. So set your reminders and gather your friends and family for an unforgettable viewing experience. Dive into My Zone socials for an exclusive behind-the-scenes content, interviews, and more starting at 2 p.m. It's your chance to connect with the incredible individuals shaping the future of Namibia's education landscape. Don't miss out on the energy, the passion, and the unstoppable spirit of Generation C. Tune in, join the conversation, and be part of something truly special.
Hi, friends!
Yes, welcome back, viewers. We are still joined by Kiana. So tell me, this is one thing I like to know. What type of teammate are you? I mean, you play a collective sport. So are you the clown?
No.
Are you the goofy one? Are you the quiet one?
So I think I'm a good mixture of I'm loud, but I'm serious.
Yeah.
So when it comes to trainings and games, I'm a little bit harsh. I think if you ask my teammates, they'd probably say that they won't like playing with me because I'm always talking.
Yeah.
But I think I find a good balance off the field. I do try my best to have a lot of fun, laugh a lot, and do that. But when it comes to on the field, I'm a bit serious. So yeah.
I mean, I must say, I think that maybe contributes to why you were named captain for St. Mary's College, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So how was that like? I mean, the school is in Pretoria, if I'm not mistaken.
Durban,
actually, pardon me, KZN, yes.
Yes.
But, coming into a new environment and being named captain, was it your first year?
No, so I'd actually been playing for the first team since grade 9, and then I was awarded the captaincy in my matric year because they only make the captains in matric, which I believe is right. So as a senior, I was sort of, I wasn't expecting it, but I was very excited to sort of lead the bunch of girls because it was a very fun group of girls, and I just thought that the experience that I had gained, I love giving back and trying to share and just make it a nice time for the girls. So it was an honor to receive it because it was just really great.
Were you also a bit harsh on them?
I think maybe just a little bit, but I think I was very more into just getting them to believe in themselves. So they take it how they can. They can either take it as me being harsh on them or me just trying to motivate them and really get them to perform at the best ability that they can. So yeah.
But obviously you've traveled a lot as well, but just playing at that level, comparing it to our national hockey league or just our hockey in general, you just tell us the difference in terms of now the intensity, physicality, and just everything else.
Yeah, so I think in South Africa, there's a lot of schoolgirl hockey, so there's a lot of competition, a lot of people that you can play against, different schools, so there's a lot more exposure. Whereas international hockey, it's senior women, so it's not schoolgirl hockey. It's senior women, you're playing against women that are 20s, some in their 30s, you know, strong, physical, the pressure's on. I mean, you're representing your country, so there's a lot more at stake. Whereas school, I mean, yes, you want to do well for your school, but it's not like it's a completely different mindset when you go into international versus school hockey.
Okay, sorry to cut you there, but you touched on physicality, right? I mean, coming in as a 16-year-old into the senior national team, I mean, I don't know, usually not at that level in terms of your physicality, but did they get to push you around, or were you a tough knuckle?
So, I mean, I think I've got a hockey build, so I'm a lot taller. At that stage, I was a lot, I guess, bigger, taller, a bit stronger than the girls that were 16. So I sort of fit in. I think when you put me next to some of the older players in my team, I was bigger than them. So that sort of helped, and that's why it was almost a reason for me to be allowed to play for the team when I was that young. So it helped.
I mean, you also touched on your aspirations of playing in countries like Netherlands, Germany. Could you just tell us why?
So, I mean, it's for indoor, Germany is the best indoor nation in the world. So I actually did get the opportunity to go and play in Germany in the Bundesliga, so the best indoor league in the world. So I was, that was incredible, and I was exposed to that level. But for the Netherlands, they're the best outdoor field nation in the world. They just won the Olympics. So I still aspire to go there and at least play some club hockey there. I don't know what level I would be considered good enough for, but just to go there and experience that culture, I think that's something I really want to do.
But just to explain to our viewers they would not fully understand hockey, could you just tell them like the difference between indoor and outdoor?
So indoor, you'll have 5 players on the field plus a goalkeeper, and it's a much smaller court, and it's indoors, and you can't lift the ball. And outdoor, there's 11 players on the field, so similar to soccer, and it's on AstroTurf outdoors. And there you can lift the ball. So yeah, they're quite different.
So tell us, apart from now the hockey, Kiana, could you tell us about the outside, Kiana, what you do besides from now school and hockey and everything else in between? So
I just finished studying in Pretoria. I didn't complete my course, but I was in Pretoria for 3 years. So I was just doing some sports science there, but now I've come home and I'm just helping my parents with their work. They actually run a hockey program, so like I said, we're busy with hockey every day, so they do that. I'm just helping them and trying to develop the future stars of Namibia. I mean, I train in my own time, I meet up with friends, there's a lot of sort of sideline things that I do, but nothing specific at the moment. I'm still trying to navigate my future, but we're getting there step by step.
Yeah, I mean, look, there are a few youngsters that look up to you. Any words of encouragement to them?
I think maybe some of the, well, for me, what I would say is that you should bloom where you're planted. Which means, especially if you're from Namibia, you're in such a small place and there's not a lot of us, but the Lord's put you here for a reason and He wants you to flourish, He wants you to grow. So even if it's somewhere that you don't want to be, and I've definitely struggled with that often, but just bloom there because there's a reason that you're there. And I think that's some words of encouragement, I guess.
Okay, well, you hear that, guys. But before we head over to our next segment, I have a little surprise for you. So basically, we've come up with this new thing for the show where every guest has to pass on a workout challenge to their next guest. So our previous guest, Tuane, said that you should do push-ups for about 30 seconds. So I hope you've prepared yourself.
No.
Obviously.
No.
But, I mean, you're an athlete, so You guys usually have to be fit most of the time, but yeah, that's the challenge she gave you. So we'll be doing that challenge right after the break, so do stick around, guys.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraifa. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
Welcome to our Holiday Nice, where swag meets romance. If you're looking for something fun, something quirky, something exciting, a different take on blind dating, quite literally, I would suggest that you tune in for a Holiday Nice every Friday at 5 p.m. on DZB 285 and GoTV 25. And you might be next, I guess.
So yes, viewers, we are still here with Kiana. This time around, she's gonna do the flex workout challenge. I mean, she did say she's kind of ready for it, so we're gonna see if she can complete her push-ups in 30 seconds. I mean, I'll keep count to see how many push-ups you can do in 30 seconds.
Only
But
30
however,
seconds.
however, I will help you. I will help you. Just to give you that motivation.
Okay.
So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. So, in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Can we pace ourselves? You're going too fast.
Okay, I'm going too fast. Okay, my bad.
These push-ups are going to turn into ladies' push-ups soon.
We only have we're halfway there. 10 seconds.
I'm shaking.
Don't worry, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. High five. You
I
did
need
it.
some work, thanks.
Well, don't worry. Well, guys, that was Kiana. She actually did the push-ups. 30 seconds. That was good. You didn't actually give up. So
I
you
didn't.
went all the way. I mean, even though you wanted to do the modified push-ups, but anyway, she did complete the push-ups. So it just shows how fit she is. So, Kiana, I must say thank you very much for coming to our show today. It was lovely having you. I don't know why I'm breathing so heavily, but either way.
Yeah, why is that happening? It must be hot in here.
It must be hot. So yeah, it was really nice having you. You guys are also traveling soon. Yes, so all I can say is all the best to you and the rest of your teammates, obviously representing our nation. So
thank you. Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, guys, well, you had that. And that is me, Phillip Josef, signing out.